G'day everybody and welcome to this week's edition of ACW Thursday Night Anarchy. I'm your lead commentator, the Wild One, Bruce Northaway. And tonight, yeah, I know it's Sunday night. The reason why we're doing it today instead of like when I was supposed to do it on Friday or Thursday is because I was sick as a dog. Let's just leave it at that, okay? And tonight our show is sponsored by Dr. Buy Our Shit.
Warning, Dr. Buy Our Shit is not responsible for headaches, nausea, loss of blood, loss of limbs, blindness, decapitations, vomiting, cancer, no belonging anymore, going into debt, loss of memory, self-identity, paralyzation, losing your voice, going deaf, losing your wife, unleashing hell on earth, rabies, and falling pregnant. When using our products, don't bother trying to sue us. We have better lawyers than you do.
I swear their products are damn near criminal. I mean, how the fuck can they get away with selling that? And we're back on the air. Okay, never mind. Okay, let's get tonight's show started with the opening match, which will be, as soon as I drop this, the Silent Dark Warrior Oni going up against the Valkyrie. So let's get tonight's show going. The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is your opening match of the evening. Introducing first, from the dark side of the Orient, this is the Silent Dark Warrior, Oni. Yeah, Oni. She doesn't talk or make sounds. It's not because she doesn't choose to, it's because she can't. What if I don't want that fucking sponsor? I mean, I swear that stuff is criminal. Like I was saying about Oni, she can't because she accepted a dark magic, and the dark magic she accepted came at a cost. And the cost was usually at random, but in her case it cost her a voice. I mean, when she passes the power along to the next person, she'll get her voice back, but until then, she won't be able to make any kind of sounds. I mean, how the hell do you deal with somebody who won't even yelp when they're in pain? The age-old mystery, am I right? And now introducing her opponent. From the Rainbow Bridge to Valhalla, this is Valkyrie! Yet one of the Valkyries who judge you before if you're going to go into Valhalla or not. Hang on, I just need to send someone a quick note. As far as I know, these two have battled in the past, but I cannot remember for the life of me who won between them. I might have to ask Jim Johnson that, but as far as I know, Jim Johnson is probably face down in a pub somewhere. Same as Mark, because XPWL didn't air this week. So God knows where he is at the moment. Alright, Oni is ready. Valkyrie is ready. Right, ref, ring that bell. Hey! 2K finally fixed it! There's no longer the striped referees in the universe mode. They finally fucking fixed it! And slamming head right into the mat. Okay, maybe they didn't. I don't know what the fuck I'm spouting on about. Doesn't matter. Overhead punch missed. And going into the referee's lock. And Oni got overpowered by Valkyrie. And, oh, good. Clean break. And, well, springboard. Back elbow strike. And going back into the referee's lock. So who's going to win this power move? And this time, Oni is overpowering Valkyrie. Right into the corner. Come on, break him up, break him up, break him up, break him up, break him up. Okay, another good clean break. Good. Elbow strike, slap to the chest. Punch to the midsection. And running face plant. And body splash. Going for the pinfall. One. Kick out on one. And I also forgot to mention that today's episode of ACW Sunday Night Anarchy, even though it's Monday morning in Australia, it is actually Australia Day right now. Advance Australia Fair. That's all you're going to get from me out of that one. And grabbed her by the... again with the referee's lock. And, shoved her off. And face first right to the mat. And Oni rolling out of the ring. And quickly followed by Valkyrie. Headbutt to the side of the head. Rolled her onto her back and stop to the ankle. And, pulled her off. You know what I meant. And a kick to the side of the head. Well, stop, missed, and DDT, and Oni got busted open. Kick to the top of the head. An Irish whip, and nope, right into the ring steps. Leg drop missed. I think her leg almost went the wrong way around. That was almost a fucking flashback to me. And Irish whip again, but this time just tripping over thin air. As the ref counted 6, and Oni finally heard that, and Valkyrie quickly followed. And what the hell, Oni, what the hell? You're taking the top turnbuckle pad off? What's the matter with you? And pile driver. And it looked like the ref was going to go for the turnbuckle pad, but decided not to. And stomp to the fingers. A second stomp to the fingers. A third stomp to the fingers. And rolled her onto her belly and rolled out of the ring. Okay, why the hell isn't the ref gone for the turnbuckle pad? This is just weird. Okay, the game better not have screwed me over again. And double underhook powerbomb. Now the ref's counting. So I don't think the game screwed me over again. And Irish whip right to the ring steps. Picks her up onto her feet. Irish whip. And nope. Duck down that one. Punch to the midsection. And side Russian leg sweep. Punch to the side of the head. Back elbow strike. An Irish whip. No reversal. Right again into the ring steps. Come on, you two. Get into the ring. Get into the bloody ring. And elbow strike, and elbow strike. Oh, come on, the ref just counted 8. Get in the ring, both of you. Come on, come on, come on. And Valkyrie's taking the count-out victory, which I fucking hate. That is BS, and you know it. Yeah, but what can you... There's not really much you can do about that right now, is there? The referee's decision is final. There's nothing you can do about that. But still, I hate seeing good matches like that end on a count-out. But at least we know the next match will not have a count-out. So let's get the official word. Here is your winner as a result of a count-out, Valkyrie! I'm honestly hoping, like Alter Buggery, that that's not going to be the theme of the night. Quick matches like that, because wow, that was BS. Yeah, 2.5 stars. That's fair. That's fair. So let's... Actually, it's not a ladders match, it's a tables match you're going in. So now the next match. The Man of Mercy again going on his task to try to get himself ready for our match at Battlemania. But yeah, tonight he's actually going against a man who at first was a rival of mine, but now I actually respect him. He is the Lone Wolf, formerly known as the Alpha Wolf. It's alright. The following contest is a tables match. The rules are as simple. To win the match, you have to physically put your opponent through a table and it must break. Introducing first, from the Badlands, this is the Man of Mercy! And again, today is Australia Day. Australia, 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 we love thee, crack tubes. But I don't have a tube on me, so I'll crack this bottle of Pepsi. I mean, I wanted the pre-game, but Bush Ranger hit all my booze. I know you did that, Ranger. You're going to do that to me, aren't you? Oi, oi, oi. Well, anyway, as his opponent goes down to the ring, I'll explain my history with Lone Wolf. Or maybe not, I don't know. But it doesn't really matter, does it? And now introducing his opponent. He is wrestling out of Calgary, Alberta, Canada. He needs no pack. This is Lone Wolf. Like I said, my history with Lone Wolf is not really a long one. He used to team up with a guy known as Bad Attitude Nick Williams. They were known as the Bad Wolves. And their attitude really rubbed me the wrong way, so I would actually openly abuse them on commentary until they had enough and actually attacked me backstage. Vangelico, well, got me back into ring shape and re-sparked my love of wrestling, so I just kept challenging them to fights. Eventually the Bad Wolves broke up. I had one brutal fight with Lone Wolf, who was known as Alpha Wolf back then, and basically he earned my respect and decided to split from the Lone Wolves and chase Attitude out of ACW. Like recently when Scarecrow did that to the Creature Eric Infernal. So that's basically my history of Lone Wolf. I now actually respect the guy. Okay, so Mercy is ready, Lone Wolf is ready. Right, and there goes the bell and there's no ref in the ring. Because the only way to win this match is to put your opponent through a table. And face first right to the mat. Stomp to the knee. Tried to go for mounted punches but got reversed. And kicks him off. And knee drop to the elbow. And elbow drop to the chest, right on this claw mark tattoos that he got in his chest when he finally split from the Bad Wolves. And Mercy is the first one to bring a table into the ring. Irish whip to the ropes, drop kick. And kind of an awkward landing on that table. Turned and stomp to the jaw. I think Lone Wolf actually suggested he wanted this to be a hockey stick fight, but it got changed into a tables match. Punch to the side of the head. Back elbow strike. And Irish whip to the ropes. And back body drop. Try to go for a wild swing kick. Yeah, well, there's no Canadian in the chat right now, so I don't think you're going to get any comments from that one. Except maybe beavers, maple syrups, and Canadian Mounties. If that doesn't get Mark's attention, I don't know what will. Elbow drop to the chest. And slide under the bottom rope as Lone Wolf is going for another table. And Mercy gone to the top rope and drop kick for the... Ooh! Ooh, he almost hit his head on the edge of the ring. That could have been bad. And Irish whip straight back into the ring, quickly underneath the bottom rope. And knee slammed right to the mat, almost hitting the edge of that table. The metal part. Mercy grabs the table and sets it up. And no, try to go for a kick, but elbow strike out of the table. And lands on his feet. Elbow strike and Irish whip right to the table. And whoa, Mercy. Looks like it's going to go for a suplex and right through the table. Well, we quickly won that one. Again, I hope this is not going to be a bloody quick match show. If this match goes under an hour and a half, I'll do a special bonus match at the end of it, okay? And yeah, right there is what ended the match, right there. So let's get the official word. Here is your winner, the Man of Mercy. Yeah, that's the problem with tables matches. They tend to go very quickly. But they can be a brutal affair. So, yeah, understandable. But understandable. So let's get to the next match, which is going to be the Dragon Lady going one-on-one with Nalina Tua. Her second official match, and she's being thrown into the deep end. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. She is from Yamagata, Japan. This is the Dragon Lady! Yeah, the Dragon Lady is considered the heart and soul of ACW because it was Dragon Lady originally chased Galan out of ACW. And the Shadow and Scarecrow made sure that she would stay out of ACW. Oh, come on. There's no need to be like that. Yeah, but this bit I hate. Because every time she does this, I swear she's going to set the building on fire. Oh, there she goes. Okay, now introducing her opponent. From Honolulu, Hawaii, this is Nalina Tua! And for those wondering about the Tua name, yes, this is Tonga Tua's younger sister. Now, unlike her brother, she decided to take up skateboarding. She can surf, but she prefers to skateboard. And she really does look up to her older brother, who is in the next match. All right, Dragon Lady is ready. Nalina Tua is ready. Right, ref, ring that bell. Let's do this, and 2K mucked up there. Yeah, well, it doesn't matter. And again, gone for that referee's lock. And the Dragon Lady is overpowering the rookie. And come on, ref, break them up. Okay, clean break. And a punch to the chest. And World getting out of it, going to the back, and World reverses that one, a reverse bear hug. And the Dragon Lady powers out of it and goes for the reverse bear hug. And I have no idea what the hell's going on here. Come on. And headlock takedown. I hate these chain wrestling. Honestly, 2K, fix this up in 2K26. And I'm glad it's there, but they go too long. And headlock. And, ooh, driving them down. And going for the pinfall. One. Kick out on one. And capture stomp. Trying to go for a wild stomp there. Oh, duck down that one. And again going for the referee's lock, but Nalina powers at that time. And jawbreaker. Irish whip to the ropes. And German suplex. And the Dragon Lady is measuring up Nalina to her. What the hell is she going to do here? Kick caught, but elbow to the top of the knee. Punch to the midsection. Elbow strike. And on the shoulders and going to the corner. Guillotine on the top rope. And the Dragon going to the middle rope. Just waiting for Nalina to get up to her feet. Crossbody. And going for the pinfall. One. Kick out on one. And whoa, she surprised her with that one. Irish whip to the ropes. And over the top rope onto the floor. And I guess Dragon Lady is going to give Nalina Tua a chance to breathe and get back in the ring on her own power. And Nalina returns into the ring. Kick to the knee. And what the hell she was going for there? And punch to the side of the head. Elbow to the fucking shoulder blades and springboard moonsault. And another springboard moonsault. And going for that armbar. Guess we're just trying to stretch her shoulder out of place. And the Dragon Lady measuring up Nalina Tua. And what the hell is she going to go for? And whoa. A little bit of fancy schmancy just to go for a simple drop kick. Picks her up and try to go for a roundhouse kick. And on the shoulders and... ooh, fucking hell. I don't know what that's called. And Nalina measuring up. And Irish whip to the rope. No, Irish whip reversal. Roundhouse kick. Ooh, she aimed right for the temple on that one. And, ooh, fucking hell. That's the wipeout. 1, 2. Kick out on 2. And springboard coffin drop. And a stomp to the ankle. And the digital crowd chanting fight forever. Clap, 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 clap. And Nalina on the top rope as the Dragon Lady gets up to her feet. And, oh, powerbomb. And a stomp to the knee. Stomp to the ankle. And putting her in the sitting position. Running the rope and trying to go for a drop kick. But Nalina got out of the way of that one. Springboard Hurricanrana. And quickly gets back to her feet. And now Nalina Tua measuring up the Dragon. And going for the complete beefing it. Yeah, I don't know why she calls it that, but I guess they'll come up with a better name for it later. 1, 2, 3, that's it. Oh my God, she just defeated one of the top names in ACW. That's a hell of a feather in your cap right there. And bloody hell, checking the replays of that one. That was a good match. Takes her up to her feet, and whoa, she done that. But she went. That's when she would have got from the hip attack. Yeah, hip attack. I would not call it a tail swing. And yeah, a modified version of the wipeout, a move that her brother likes to use. No, it's the hip attack, and the springboard coffin drop, and the power bomb from the top rope. And I think this is the move that ended this match. The complete beef. You know, beefing it. You know, like when you basically, you know, when you break your board and slip or something like that. I don't know skating terms. But let's get the official word. Here is your winner, Nalina Tua. That was a good match. But now it's time to see who is going to be the number one contenders to the ACW tag team titles. I know backstage, Stone Cold True Blue and Violence will be watching this. This match we're going to have the Scouts of Fate, the Flock, and the Tongan Tidal Wave. Who of these three teams are going to go for the ACW tag team titles? Well, let's find out. The following contest is a triple team elimination match. The rules are simple. There are no countouts, no disqualifications, pinfalls count anywhere, and if your partner gets eliminated, you can stay to try to win the match for your team. Introducing first, from Darkside. First, from the cornfield, the Scarecrow. And from the Flock compound, the co-leader of the Flock, the Shepherd, they are the Flock. I mean, ever since Shepherd basically brought Scarecrow into his family, I've noticed a big difference within the Scarecrow. He's actually gotten to be a lot better. Still creepy, but a lot better. Ooh, I hope that's... Yeah, that's a hologram. Those aren't real flames. Don't panic, they're just holograms. Okay, this was not the theme song I wanted to choose for him. I'll fix that up later. Okay, now introducing the second team in this match. They are from the Ashura Horizons, and if you don't know where he is from, go buy a globe, you unintelligent twat, respectively. They are the XPWL World Heavyweight Champion JC the All-Star and Texan together. They are the Scouts of Fate. They were originally thrown together at random here in ACW, and they have made an absolute run with that tag team. Basically getting old tag team titles from XPWL, YWL, and here in ACW as well. But tonight they're going to try to go for it again. Now introducing the final team in this match. They are from the Tongan Islands and Honolulu, Hawaii, respectively. They are the Tongan Hyena, Alpha Manu, and the Serpent Super Freak Tonga Tua. They are the Tongan Tidal Wave. I mean, I can see an absolute big smile on Tonga's face because his sister won the previous match. Now let's see if he can keep the family run going with a victory here and a shot at the ACW Tag Team titles at ACW Battlemania. I have no idea why the hell Ofa does that when Tonga just climbs in the ring the other side. Right, the flock. Where the hell's Scarecrow? The Scouts of Fate and the Tongan tidal wave are ready. Come on, ref, ring the bell. Oh, that's why the Scarecrow wasn't in that shot. Ring the bell and let the carnage begin. Because there can only be one winner, and it's elimination rules. In other words, if your partner gets eliminated, you can stay to try to win the match for your team. And this is definitely the kind of match you need more than one commentator to help you fucking keep track. With all the bodies flying around. And JC did put Tonga in the corner, but just got running elbow strike. Back elbow from almost the two-trial threat matches here. And Irish Whip into the corner, but, well, pinfall attempt 1, 2, kick out on 2. Irish Whip to the rope, drop kick and, Hurricanrana. And Tonga Tua jumps out of the ring, looks like he's going to go for a toy and grabs a table. And sets it up on the outside. Okay, and, pinfall attempt to the schoolboy, kick out. An Irish Whip over the top rope, slap to the face, punch to the, and drop kick to the knee. Kick to the knee. Seriously? Trying to keep track of all this carnage is bloody hard. And Scarecrow gone for a toy, and he grabs a stop sign. And the scattergun. I guess Texan told the Scarecrow to stop. 1, 2, kick out on 2. And Tonga Tua comes into the ring with a kendo stick. And he's trying to take swings at Texan with it. Slap to the chest, clothesline. And, duck that one. And, DDT. And on the outside, Tonga, it was a temporary alliance, but Tonga Tua and and Shepherd were both trying to take down JC. I guess both teams realised the Scouts of Fate might be the bigger carnage in this match. And Irish Whip reversal over the top rope and wipe out. Whoa! Tonga Tua got busted open because of that sledgehammer. And pinfall attempt. Come on, ref. Wake up, wakey. And I guess he was a bit too late. And Texan just grabbed a shovel. And, what's Tonga doing? Whoa, what the hell was that? Well, whatever it is, gone for a pinfall. And again, referee way out of position and a kick out. And another pinfall attempt from JC to the Shepherd. 1, 2, kick out on 2. And whoa. And I don't know if I actually want to get in the ring with this bloody hyena maniac. And I'm not talking about that hyena who claims to be the greatest manager in the world. I mean, if he approaches me one more time, I will make him taste what my brass knuckles are all about. And show him why I'm still the brass knuckles champion. Back elbow strike. And leg sweep takedown. And jawbreaker. I mean, this is how the pairings are going. Edge of reality. And Fate, right into the ring post. Texan could have been eliminated there, but it's Fate. And Alpha Manu has been busted open. And, the stop sign slammed into the knee of Alpha Manu. And Scarecrow's been busted open too. 1, kick out on 1. And Goomba stomp. Drops the knee. And a pinfall attempt on the outside. 1, kick out on 1. And Texan fighting out of that power bomb. And the Tongan death grip. But Ofa let go. And drop kick to the double axe handle to the Shepherd, I meant. And Scarecrow with the shiny wizard. And Scarecrow not going for the pinfall. That's probably going to be a mistake. And, here comes the hang loose submission. Is he going to make the Scarecrow tap, snap, or nap? And whoa. And no, waves it off. And we had a double submission attempt. But JC stopped the Shepherd from finishing that off. And burning hammer right on the stop sign. Gone for the pinfall. 1, 2, 3, no. And Scarecrow cannot believe that Tonga Tua kicked out of that one. And Texan just slammed the ring steps on the Shepherd. I guess he realised that's probably going to be the only way to take care of the Shepherd. And, well, he packed up the table just to reset it up in the same spot. Really, Texan? Really? And hip toss takedown. Gone for the pinfall. 1, 2, kick out on 2. And Shepherd entered the ring. And Shepherd with a 1, 2, kick out on 2. And I guess the Shepherd and Scarecrow decided to trade dance partners. Ooh, tried to go for a sit-on bomb, but Tonga got his legs up. And a pinfall attempt on the outside. 1, 2, 3. The Scarecrow has been eliminated. And, ooh, Shepherd is not happy about that one. And Scarecrow's gone back to the locker room. But the Shepherd can stay to try to win the match for his team. And a kendo stick shot and a Tongan death grip. But Texan was there to stop that. And the wipeout. Oh, wait, sorry, that was Hang 10. And Ofamanu getting to the ring. And here comes the Hang Loose. Is he going to make the Shepherd tap snap on that? And wrenching, and the ref waved it off. Shoulder tackle off the apron. And the Shepherd rolls out of the ring. Tonga on the top rope. And JC picks up the table and sets it back up. Really? This ref, you lot! Doing that to that table. And Texan picks up the ring steps. Oh, Shepherd won't let him use it that time. And, Tongan death grip attempt, but JC made sure that didn't happen. 1, and JC breaks up the pinfall. And the leap, and the hop, and the leapfrog rocket dropper. And the mind shatter. Is he going to make Tex tap snap on that? And no, the ref waved it off, and Tonga Tua with a side Russian leg sweep. Well, Alpha goes to the top rope. And try to go for a headbutt from the top rope, but hit the mat. And a drop kick. Punch to the side of the head. And German suplex. Folded JC up like an accordion. And turned Tonga Tua inside out with that one. Going for the pinfall. And Opa breaks it up. And a fake out clothesline. Super kick. And I guess JC tried to join him, but was a bit too late on that one. Double underhook German suplex. And Texan measuring up. And the Anaconda, the Uranagi, going for the pinfall. 1, 2, 3. And Tonga Tua kicked out. The fuck is that guy made of? It's like pure grit determination. I'll give you the drum right now. 1, 2, kick out on 2. And the Shepherd can't believe that JC was able to kick out of that. And the Shepherd was measuring up JC, but didn't notice Texan coming up on him. And the mind shatter. And Tonga breaks, Alpha Manu breaks it up. Oof. And Alpha goes right for JC the All-Star. Roundhouse a kick attempt. But leg sweep. And Thomas is at the Scouts of Fate and the Tongan tidal wave are just focusing on each other and not worrying about the Shepherd, which is probably going to be a mistake in the end. And Tonga Tua on the top rope. And what's he going to do here? Double axe handle from the top rope. True icebreaker on the Shepherd. Going for the pinfall. 1, 2, 3. That's it. The Shepherd and the Flock have been eliminated. So now we're down to the Scouts of Fate and the Tongan tidal wave. Double leg sweep and gone for the pinfall. One, and Texan breaks it up. And I guess Tonga Tura was thinking about the wipeout. And, oh, Anaconda Vice. Is he going to make the hyena tap, snap on nap? And I think Tonga Tua broke it up. Back elbow strike. And going for a pile driver, Texas style. And going for the pinfall. And, well, come on, ref. 1, 2, 3. JC the All-Star has been eliminated. And the Uranagi with the Anaconda Vice. Is he going to make him tap, snap on nap? And Tonga Tua broke it up. So we're down to full members of the Tongan tidal wave and one half of the Scouts of Fate. Stomp on the elbow. And Texan measuring up Tonga Tua. And goes for the Uranagi. And goes for the pinfall, but Alpha Manu was there to break it up. Trying to go for a running headbutt. Kick to the ribs. And whoa, what's he doing? Alpha lands on his feet and chop block. And the Tongan death grip. Is this going to be it? Is he going to make him tap, snap, or nap? And Texan passed out. And first time chatter, it's Devo. Thank you for that. AC fucking W. Bloody hell, that was a hell of a match. All three teams in this match, well, pat yourselves in the back because that was a beaut. And right there, the Hang 10. And it was down to both full teams of the Tongan tidal wave and the Scouts of Fate and one half of the flock. Bloody hell, what a match. What a bloody match too. And the kick out on 2. And I'm surprised that he was able to kick out of that. And the edge of reality. Go for the pin with the 1, the 2. And JC kicked out there, which again, I'm very surprised at. And the headbutt to the midsection. Yes, the midsection. And yeah, right there with the Uranagi, but right there, Tonga Alpha Manu was there and got. Yeah, I'm going good. But when I'm doing ACW commentary, I'm not true blue. I'm the wild one, Bruce Northaway. Oh, come on, really? That is not necessary. Come on, you two. But, all right, let's get the official word. Here are your winners and the number 1 contenders for the ACW Tag Team titles, the Tongan Tidal Wave. And both guys showing the scars of that battle. And bloody hell, 5 stars, that was a good match. But now it's time to get ready for the first of 2 grand final matches. Oh, it looks like that Man of Mercy is challenging Lone Wolf for another match. And he wants a hockey stick match. Okay, I guess that will be set up in next week. Yeah, like I said, this is the first of 2 grand final matches in the Gold Rush tournament. The winner of this match will challenge the ACW Women's Champion Chaos for the ACW Women's Championship at ACW Battlemania. The following contest is the women's grand final match in the Gold Rush tournament. Introducing first, from the Shattered Realm of Nemesis, this is Athena Thorn. Yeah, the thing about Athena Bloodthorn here, she looks like a devil, but she is far from it. Basically, I gotta put it this way. She's from the Shattered Realm of Nemesis. And if any realm has the word shattered or broken in front of it, that means it's basically the opposite of what you know. Case in point, Transformers Shattered Glass, where in that realm, the Decepticons are the good guys and the Autobots are the bad guys. So basically, Athena Bloodthorn here is a demon, but she is pretty much an angel. Basically opposite world, if you can get my drift. And this is actually Athena Bloodthorn's rookie year, believe it or not, and she's already got a chance to try to become #1 contender for the Women's Championship. And she's going up against one of the ACW originals. So I guess place your bets. Who do you think will win this match? But make your choice after her opponent comes out and the ref rings the bell. Because I can see this is going to be a good match of pure out-and-out power versus speed and cat-like reflexes. Well, she's acting creepy, but she's technically far from it. What, Jolena Hendry? Nobody do that. Please, nobody make a female version of Joe Hendry and call her Jolene Hendry, okay? I was making a joke. Don't do it! Oh, crikey almighty, I'm probably going to pay for that one later, aren't I? Okay, now introducing her opponent. From the other side of darkness, but she chooses to walk within the light, representing the Dark Zodiac. This is Neko Dark! Yeah, a woman who was born in darkness but chooses to walk in the light. And no, those ears and that tail, they are not fake, they are real. She's actually a Dark Neko, hence Neko Dark. One half of possibly the most popular tag team in at least 2 wrestling federations, here in ACW and in the GCA. They absolutely love the Dark Zodiac over there. But the Dark Zodiac haven't teamed up for a while because, well, Neko Dark's tag team partner, the Lucha Bunny Luna Loca, is actually the ACW Emerald Champion. And she'll be defending that championship at Battlemania against Magic Mare. Okay, Athena Bloodthorn is ready. Neko Dark is ready. Right, ref, ring that bell. Let's do this. Now, place your bets. Who do you think's going to win this match? Is it going to be the Light Demon Athena Bloodthorn or the Dark Neko from the other side of darkness, Neko Dark? Slap to the chest. Irish whip reversal. Duck down. Whoa, whoa, whoa! See what I mean by cat-like reflexes. And I'm still surprised that women like Neko Dark can wrestle in heels and not snap their ankles. And pushing right to the ropes. Come on, ref, break them up, break them up, break them up, break them up. Okay, clean break, good. Slap to the, well, slap it again, back to the referee lock. This is for all the marbles, the grand final in the Women's Gold Rush Tournament. And gone for the pinfall. 1. Kick out on 1. And 1. Oh, going for the reversal. Into a crucifix pin. 1. Kick out on 1. Slap to the chest. Elbow blocked. Swat to the side. And dragging Athena Bloodthorn. Elbow strike. Elbow strike. And a third elbow strike. Forcing Neko Dark to let go. On the shoulders. And guillotined on the top rope. Trying to go for a stomp slap. Elbow strike. Clothesline. And back body drop over the top rope. Oh, wait. What was that, Ranger? Oh, yeah. Ranger just told me to announce this. If this match ends on a count-out or a disqualification, then the referee is to restart the match. So basically, in the grand final match of the Gold Rush tournament, the match will be basically there must be a winner and it must be by pinfall or submission. But disqualification and countouts do count. But if that happens, then the referee is going to have to restart the match. Ranger, why don't you just make this an Extreme Rules match? And I guess Ranger just made that hurt sound like, oh yeah, maybe I should have. But well, doesn't matter. Wait, he's making the men's grand final match an Extreme Rules match as well. Alright, so I guess we'll be doing adjusting after this match is done. The leg takedown and kicks her off. Athena up and clothesline attempt, roundhouse kick. Ooh, the point of a heel landed right on the temple of Athena Bloodthorn. Reigns puts her up to her feet and springboard moonsault. Picks her up to her feet, kick to the midsection and code breaker. Going for the pinfall. 1, 2, kick out on 2. Excuse me, I've got to take a quick swig of a drink. And whoa, that just went out. And oh! That just shocked the ref. Irish whip to the ropes, over the top rope. Slap to the face. Overhead punch and drop kick. And Athena Bloodthorn out of the ring. And leg snap. And knee drop attempt, but just landed very awkwardly. And shotgun drop kick with both barrels. Come on, get back in the ring, you two. Get back in the ring. And Neko, rolled through. There's the spotlight, but Athena, Irish whips Neko Dark, almost gone back into the ring. And Athena Bloodthorn back in the ring. And she's waiting for Neko Dark to get back in the ring. And, that was kind of a bit of a fucking ring around the rosy. Roundhouse kick attempt, but Athena caught it that time. Picks her up to her feet. And defeat. Defeat. Sorry. And jawbreaker. Picks her up to her feet. Punch to the side of the head. And German suplex. Folding her up like an accordion. Going for the pinfall. 1, 2. Kick out on 2. Picks her up to her feet. Slap and elbow strike. Slap to the chest. Slap to the chest. Slap to the chest. Another slap to the chest. Elbow strike and headlock takedown. And really wrenching on it. And whoa. And Athena to the top rope. Spins around and Falcon Arrow. Gone for the pinfall. 1, 2, 3, that's it. We have a winner and a new number 1 contender. That was a bloody brutal fight. You can't deny that one. Both were fighting like there was no tomorrow. So now we have a number 1 contender for the ACW Women's Championship at ACW Battlemania. And with the kick out right there. Drop kicks off the top rope. And she picks Neko Dark up, and with that eat defeat, which I think started the end for Neko Dark. And folding her up like an accordion there, going for the pinfall. 1, 2, and oh yeah, kick out on the 2. And here it comes, the Falcon Arrow. And nails it. With the 1, 2, and 3. So let's get the official word. Here is your winner of the Gold Rush Tournament. And now, number 1 contender for the ACW Women's Championship, Athena Bloodthorn. Only 3 stars, really? Have you been drinking, scorekeeper? Well, anyway, time to get ready for the next match. Which is going to be the number 1 contender for the Super Heavyweight Championship, Barney McFarlane, going one-on-one with LWO member El Bandito. So, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. He is from Ayr, Scotland. He is the drunken Scottish brawler and the number 1 contender for the ACW Super Heavyweight Championship. This is Barney McFarlane. And of course, Barney McFarlane is the number 1 contender for the Super Heavyweight Championship, which is at the moment held by Cannonball Chris Lance, but Battlemania, at least for Barney McFarlane, will be Barney McFarlane's final match in ACW. He is going to retire from ACW after Battlemania. Will he retire as the Super Heavyweight Champion, or will he just go out in a blaze of glory? And the guy looks like he's absolutely ready for a fight, and he's going to have to be. El Bandito is one of ACW's originals. He may be small, but he is sure as hell no pushover. And now introducing his opponent from Mexico. He is a member of the LWO. This is El Bandito, which I know is Spanish for the bandit. Okay, I'm going to break character here for a few seconds. The reason why El Bandito here looks like Eddie Guerrero is because El Bandito here is my tribute to Eddie Guerrero in every wrestling game since he passed away. That's why I make him look like Eddie Guerrero, because he's my tribute to him. Okay? Back in character. So let's see if El Bandito has any chance against a man who loves to fight. If you want to fucking fight if you want to fucking have a bar brawl with Barney McFarlane, spill his drink, but do that under extreme caution. And going for the referee's lock. Yeah, and I know I would never say this joke in front of Barney McFarlane, but what does a Scotsman have under his kilt? His shoes. I'm kidding. Don't punch me, Barney. And again going for that referee's lock. And right into the ropes. And whoa, what's he doing? And whoa, just punch to the side of the head. Okay, I gotta turn my fan on. It's starting to get a bit hot in here. Yeah, it's gonna be 41 degrees Celsius today, so fuck that for a joke. And Bandito with a springboard drop kick. And a kick to the side of the head. And El Bandito jumped out of the ring and jumps back into it, but right to the waiting arms of Barney McFarlane. Irish whip. And, oh, almost a bear hug and an elbow to the top of the head. And heads to this takedown. And a kick to the knee, kick to the midsection, kick to the midsection, and DDT. And going for the pinfall. 1, 2, kick out on 2. And Barney rolls out of the ring, and El Bandito climbs to the top rope. And elbow drop from the top rope. And he picks Barney up to his feet, and Irish whip back into the ring. And jumps over the top rope. Overhead punch, rolled through. Punch, and punch to the mouth. Another punch to the mouth, and Barney, and guillotine on the top rope. Hey, what was that, Ranger? Wait, slow down. Can you repeat that? Wait, you're telling me that after this match, you're actually going to have Man of Mercy and Lone Wolf go in the ring one more time? Are you sure? I mean, they were both in... Okay, I get the match didn't go very long, but still. Okay, I'll make the announcement. Well, it seems Bush Ranger has decided, since that tables match didn't go very long, that he's going to have Man of Mercy and Lone Wolf go back to the ring one more time. And they're going to do a hockey stick fight at Man of Mercy's request. But they also both requested that they don't want to bother with their entrances. So, yeah, they're just going to go straight down to the ring after this match is done. Slap to the chest. And a slap to the chest again with a frying pan hand. Slap to the chest, slap to the chest. Another slap to the chest again. And blocked. And a punch to the side of the head. Slap to the chest. And these two are going back and forth with a slap to the chest and a slap to the face. Slap to the face that time. And Barney's blocked and slap to the chest. Blocked, punch to the face. Slap to the chest and hockey fight! Fight! And El Bandito got the upper hand. Slap to the chest, kick to the midsection, slap to the chest. I don't need to take a breath. Holy dooly! And pushes them right off. Slap to the chest again, and punch to the side of the head. Punch blocked and slap to the chest. And El Bandito with a going for his three amigos. The triple suplex. And nails the third one. And El Bandito, I guess he's feeling froggy as he goes to the top rope. Frog splash. Goes for the pinfall. Going for the pinfall. 1, 2. Kick out on 2. And El Bandito's definitely starting to show the scars of this match. Picks him up to his feet. And he's trying to body slam Barney, but there's no way he's going to be able to body slam the big guy. 1. Kick out on 1. Going for the pinfall. 1, 2, 3. And 1 with a surprise pin. Oh boy. Well, that was a good match. That was a good match. But I guess Barney is definitely slowing down in his old age, so I guess it is about getting time for him to retire. And it's Steve-O. Thank you for the follow. I really do appreciate it, and I hope you enjoy ACW which stands for Absolute Chaos Wrestling. And there was the three amigos, the triple suplex, and the frog splash from the top rope. And I am kind of surprised that Barney was able to kick out of that with the 1, the 2, and the kick out on 2. And going for the pinfall, 1, 2, and 3. So let's get the official word. Here is your winner, El Bandito! And because bloody Bush Ranger decided to make that announcement, I need to block the screen off for a little bit because I need to do some slight adjustments. So please bear with me, because I'm going to be doing that match in exhibition mode. So I'll come back to this in a few minutes. Okay. No. I didn't want a tournament. Okay, here we go. Where is it? There it is. Have it in the ACW arena. Entrance is off for this one. Okay. Both men are back in the ring and getting ready for a hockey stick match. At both of these guys' requests. Okay, so I usually announce the rules as they're going down to the ring, but the rules of the hockey stick matches is followed. There is no count out, no disqualification. I couldn't tell you if it's pinfalls count anywhere, and the only weapons available to these two underneath the ring are actual hockey sticks. Originally this match was called the penalty box match, but Mark won the sham. A Canadian, mind you, said that unless you're doing it inside of a cage, that doesn't make sense. So yeah, we changed the name to a hockey stick match. And looks like Lone Wolf is going to go for the first hockey stick, and he grabs one. And that's 2 minutes for high sticking. Sorry, Mark, I had to go there. Mark. I know you like doing that, but still. And enziguri. And stomped on the elbow. And trying to choke out the Lone Wolf. And this is a first. Guys fighting each other twice in one night. I mean, it's not unheard of. But in ACW, it's a first. I mean, hell's bells. I was in a one-night tournament once where I had to fight 5 times. I didn't make it to the final. That night, but it was one hell of a fight. And Lone Wolf going for another hockey stick. And forced to drop it at Mercy's hands and going for a headlock takedown. And looks like this is not falls count anywhere. So, yeah, they can stay out there all night if they want, but the decisions have to be in the ring. Pinfall or submissions only. Elbow strike. And Lone Wolf picks Mercy up to his feet. Try to go for his leg. And going for an arm bar. And elbow to the shoulder blade. Club to the back. Slap kick. Elbow knee strike, roundhouse, and Pele kick. And now Mercy. What's he going to go for here? Kick to the midsection. I guess that's the... Well, try to go for the... It's either the double barrel or the dead ringer, one of them. But no, Lone Wolf rolled out of it. And Lone Wolf grabs Mercy and Irish whip straight back into the ring. And Lone Wolf quickly gets back into the ring and boot to the side of the head. Picks him up. Okay, cheers. And the Lone Wolf nails the neat no pack. 1, 2. Kick out on 2. And Lone Wolf rolls out of the ring. I guess he wants to go for that hockey stick again. And picks one up. And all right on the top of the head. I guess that's another 2 minutes for high sticking. And one to the knee. Punch, punch. And choke bomb. And going for a leaping clothesline. Going to the top rope and fish drop from the top rope. Going for the pinfall. 1, 2, kick out on 2. And Lone Wolf cannot believe that Man of Mercy was able to kick out of that. So Wolf picks Mercy up and again tries to go for his leg, but Mercy reverses it into a shoulder lock. And nails the shoulder. And double underhook, face plant. Almost going for the ropes on that one. Pinfall attempt. 1, 2, kick out on 2. And a stomp on the elbow. And going for the double barrel. And going for the pinfall. 1, 2, 3, that's it. And again, another brutal fight. Mercy didn't really get to swing the hockey stick that much, but he did absorb a lot of them. Which does take guts, I'll give you that much. But that was a bloody brutal fight. So basically, Man of Mercy just defeated the Lone Wolf in Lone Wolf's own trademark match. A match he specialises in. I'm surprised he was able to kick out of that one, because that was Lone Wolf's best shot. And to the middle rope. With the 1, 2, and the kick out on 2. And yeah, right there. And the double underhook face plant. But oh yeah, his neck hit the middle rope on the way down. So I guess that was the start of the end for the Lone Wolf. But Lone Wolf still had some bloody grit left in his belly on that one. And here comes the double barrel. And goes for the pinfall with the 1, the 2, and the 3. So let's get the official word. Here is your winner for the second time tonight, the Man of Mercy. Well, you're getting one step closer to your match against me, but keep in mind, the traditional Japanese death match is no walk in the park. You're really going to have to bloody try to ignore your pain and fight like you're wrestling in somebody else's body. Okay, got to block the screen again because I've got to go back now into universe mode because I did that in the exhibition mode. Okay, going back into it, but I've got to make a quick slight adjustment because the main event has been just converted into a bloody Extreme Rules match. Because Bush Ranger wants this match to be a definite winner. Okay, so now let's get going. All right, fair enough, fair enough. But now we're going to find out who will be the #1 contender for the ACW International Women's Champion at ACW Battlemania, a title currently held by Feeding Frenzy. in a triple threat Extreme Rules match. The following contest is an Extreme Rules triple threat match where the winner will take on the ACW International Women's Champion at ACW Battlemania. Introducing first, from Fort Worth, Texas, this is the Outlaw Emily Black. And Outlaw Emily Black, well, you can see she's a black hat. In other words, she's the bad guy. But also I got to tell you this, Mercy, you only got a few weeks to get used to the pain. I've had years to get used to that pain. And now introducing the second competitor in this match. Formerly from Sire's Hollow, now she makes her home in Ponyville, representing the PWO Pony World Order. This is the Student of Friendship and the Extremely Gorgeous. Nobody heard me say that. And well, yeah, there's the advertisement for the PWO shirts. And I need to make this announcement. You can get your PWO shirts from the kiosk centres today. $25 each, or for a special price, you can get 2 for $50, or you can get 3 for $75. That is a hell of a bargain. Starlight, I love you, but if you keep making me read these notes. And now, introducing the final competitor in this match. She is from the realm of darkness, the wielder of the Lantern of Nightmares. This is the Nightmare Ishira Draven. Former member of the Scarecrow's Unforgiven. Now she's just on her own with the Tarantula as the Army of Fear. Draven wants nothing to do with Skalan. She's just out on her own. But I'm just going to tell you this, Skalan. You better not have had anything to do with what happened at Union City, because I swear to God, I hope that Shadow puts an end to you whenever you decide to hashtag give the fucking date. Spread that around. Hashtag give the date. Wait, what was that, Ranger? She actually did give the date. But you can't tell me when, because you have to wait for XPWL to make that announcement. Okay, fair enough. Okay, we won't go into that any further. Okay. And Ishira Draven the Nightmare. Getting ready for that Lantern of Nightmares. And here we go. And no, Draven does not fight with that Plague Doctor's mask on. She just likes to wear it because it looks creepy. Okay, all three competitors are ready. Right, ref. Ring that bell. Let's do this. And unfortunately, I have to go use the announcer's room, so I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. But I really could not hold that any longer. And there's one more match left after this, and it's the grand final of the men's Gold Rush tournament. Whoa! Through the kendo stick at Starlight, making her fall off the top rope. Spins around and slams down to the mat. Super kick. Followed up by the straight jacket suplex. And gone for the pinfall. One. And Emily Black breaks it up. Keep in mind the winner of this could be possibly challenging Feeding Frenzy at ACW Battlemania, the current ACW International Women's Champion. And the pop-up beat the feet, I guess. And knee drop on the elbow. And Draven back in the ring. And what the hell is Starlight doing? And a stomp to the back of the head. Club to the back of the head and going for a quote, the Draven. Never more. And Draven measuring up Starlight. And Starlight gets out of it. Super kick. And going for the straight jacket suplex and holding for the pinfall. And kick out on, well, Emily Black breaks it up again on one. Punch to the side of the head. And somersault, DDT. And Starlight just waiting for the Outlaw, but gets cut off by the Nightmare. And what, I have no idea what the hell she was thinking there. And try to go for a springboard and springboard party. Bring out your springboards. Irish whip and to the ropes, clothesline. And guillotined on the top rope. And springboard clothesline. Picks up the kendo stick, drops the kendo stick. And headlock takedown, running the ropes and drop kick to the side of the head. Elbow strike, punch to the side of the head. And German suplex, rolled out of the ring. And a European uppercut, kick to the midsection. And a sling blade. Kick to the knee, kick to the midsection. Followed up by a power bomb and on the shoulders. Guillotined on the top rope. Step up enziguri, head scissors takedown. And picks Emily Black up. Knee strike, kick to the chest, back elbow, kick to the knee, and knee to the side of the head. And going for the pinfall. 1, 2, kick out on 2. And Emily Black in the ring, Starlight and Draven on the outside. As the Nightmare picks up the table. And Emily Black grabs a sledgehammer. Elbow strike, and elbow strike. And a shot. And javelins that sledgehammer right into the face of Starlight. Emily Black picks her up. And going for the Texas pile driver. And going for the pinfall. 1, and Starlight breaks it up right on the 1 count. Punch to the midsection. And going for the famous Funk Family toe hold. And Draven breaks it up with a shotgun drop kick. Place your bets. Who do you think's going to win this match at this point? Is it going to be the Student of Friendship Starlight Glimmer? Is it going to be the Outlaw Emily Black? Or is it going to be the Nightmare Azura Draven? And Starlight grabs the kendo stick. And I can't make my bets because I have to be impartial. And Starlight breaks the kendo stick over the head of the Outlaw Emily Black. Drop kick to the chest. And Starlight going to the top rope. And, a blockbuster from the top rope. But that could have hurt her more than try to deliver it. And Starlight's been busted open. And the Outlaw Emily Black motioning for the Nightmare to get up to her feet, but instead goes right for Starlight. Club to the back, slap to the chest, slap to the face, back elbow strike. European uppercut, kick to the knee, roundhouse kick. And try to go for a drop kick, but Outlaw got out of the way. And reverse DDT right onto the knee. Try saying that 5 times fast. That was not a challenge, don't do it. And Draven picks up the Outlaw. And a slap to the face. And Irish whip. And breaking that trash can on the way through. And going for an armbar, but it doesn't matter if she taps out there. The decisions have to be in the ring in this match. And the Outlaw back up into her feet as Starlight is motioning for her to come over. Drop kick to the chest. Picks her up. And Irish whip. Reversal right back into the ring. While the Outlaw is trying to decide what she's going to do. She's going to go for the Outlaw or she's going to go back into the ring. But I guess she decides to go for the Outlaw. And Starlight exits the ring and goes for the Nightmare. Slashed at the ribs and elbow strike to the lower back. Irish whip. Come on, get away from the announce table, ladies. Come on. I mean, this is not a table that leads to a pocket dimension. That's a fucking anchor to a whole arena. Yes, Mark, I was taking a dig at you. And Irish whip right into the barricade. And climbs to the top rope. And she drops down. And tries to go for a drop kick, but missed that one. And Irish whip. Tripped over the trash can on the way through. And crossbody over the top rope, landing on Starlight Glimmer. DDT on the outside. And the Outlaw is just trying to get one of them up. And both of them are trying to get up at the same time. But nope. Leg drop on the elbow of Starlight. And I have no idea what the hell Draven was praying to just then. And the Texas pole driver on the outside of the ring. Shotgun drop kick. Come on, ladies, get in the ring. You know this match can only end when you're in the ring. Knee drop. Knee stomp, I meant. Elbow drop missed. I think I think Starlight might be done because she's getting to her feet. Not really. Not when every week someone could be slammed through it. I mean, it happened almost several times the last few weeks alone. And now the Outlaw gone for the famous Funk Family toe hold. And oh my God, someone's really been busted open. And Starlight taps out, but unfortunately that's not going to count. Wait, is there a Draven's been busted open? And her blood is staining the mat on the outside. Irish whip back into the ring. And leg drop. An Irish whip and another Irish whip. Well, if you want tables, you're going to have to hope one of these ladies pull one out from the outside of the ring. And Starlight just Irish whips the Outlaw back into the ring and quickly follows as Azura Draven quickly follows from behind. In fact, I think the only one in this match that's not bleeding is the Outlaw Emily Black. Super kick, followed up by the straight jacket suplex. Going for the pinfall. 1, 2, 3. No! Is there a Draven kicked out? And kick to the knee and springboard corkscrew. Right on the Outlaw Emily Black. And I think Azura Draven might be done for a moment. And Starlight rolls out of the ring and grabs another kendo stick. And she noticed that Draven was getting up. Drop kick to the knee. And Azura Draven's gone for a toy. And she grabs a trash can. And just flings it at Starlight. And double X handle, but missed from the Outlaw. And Draven picked up a chair from the underneath the ring. Side Russian leg sweep. And a knee drop to the elbow. Knee strike, kick to the chest, back elbow, kick to the knee, and now the Outlaw Emily Black is busted open. Everyone in this match is now showing colour. So Nurse Banshee is definitely earning her paychecks tonight. And Starlight to the top rope. And double axe handle on the Nightmare. Kick to the top of the head. And quote the Draven, nevermore. And Draven picks her up. No, and got clocked in the belly with the kendo stick and right to the top of the head. Club to the back. And rolled through. Gone for an armbar. She's going to make the Outlaw tap, snap or nap. And she rolled through, kicked her off. Elbow strike. And springboard. Try to go for a blockbuster, but missed that one. Draven grabs the steel chair. Body slam and a crack in the back with the steel chair. And Draven's gone for the pinfall. 1, 2, kick out on 2. Holy shit, all these women are showing grit. And absolute determination. Because the winner of this match has gone for a championship opportunity. If they are fighting like this for a chance at the title, what are they going to do when they get the title match itself? Texas pile driver. And the Outlaw gone for the pinfall. 1, 2, and Starlight breaks it up. Tried to go for a Enziguri in the seating position, but the Outlaw blocked it. Float over, DDT. Duck down, and Draven, quote the Draven, almost hitting the chair. Going for the pinfall. 1, 2, 3, that's it. Bloody hell, that was a hell of a match. And the cleaning crew's going to have to rush out here very quickly to clean up the bloodstains. Because bloody hell, look at that. That was a brutal, brutal fight. And if that's not a 5-star match at least, I'm going to be very disappointed. And punch to the side of the head. And quote the Draven, nevermore. On the outside, kick to the ribs. And the super kick followed up by the straight jacket suplex. I thought this could have been it. With the 1, the 2, and yep, that was very close. And here it comes, the DDT, the quote the Draven, nevermore. And there was the one that ended the match, the 1, the 2. No, I was wrong. I was wrong. And the Texas pile driver, a move that's actually banned in a lot of wrestling promotions because of how dangerous it is. But this is digital wrestling. 2 and 3. So let's get the official word. Here is your winner. And now, number 1 contender for the ACW Women's Championship, the Nightmare, Izura Draven. Holy shit, that match almost made me lose my voice. Bloody hell, I need to take a quick swig of a drink. So now Draven is going to be challenging Feeding Frenzy at Battle Mania. And 5-star match, good. So now it's time for the final match of the evening. Which is going to be... Huh? Why is the screen being blocked? What the hell? Technical difficulties. Give me a few seconds. Alright. Alright, it's all fixed. Okay. Whoa. Stop. That should not have happened. Hang on. That should not have happened. Give me a few seconds. I need to fix something up. cannot believe that happened, for fuck's sake. I mean, what the hell? That should have... Okay. Sorry about that. The fucking game decided to try to screw me over one more time. Alright, let's try this again. The following match is for all the marbles for the men's Gold Rush tournament. And due to Bush Ranger wanting a definite winner, this match is going to be under Extreme Rules. The following contest is your main event of the evening, scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Winnipeg, Canada, representing Law and Order, this is the Mountie, Ryan Durham! Ryan Durham made it all the way here to the grand final of the Gold Rush tournament, and he's going to be taking on... He represents Law, and he's going up against someone who represents Criminal. The Criminal Empire, if you will. Pardon me. Sorry about that. And now introducing his opponent. From Italy, to be accompanied to the ring by the wise guy, Dante DeLuca. He is the Made Man, Tony D. And yes, they are the first family. And last week, he bribed the referee I have no idea what you're on about there. I don't think Ryan Durham would do that. Okay, Ryan Durham is ready. And the made man, Tony Maroney, is ready. Right, ref, ring that bell. Now, the reason why Ryan Durham's tag team partner didn't go with him to the ring is because Ryan Durham asked him to stay backstage. He said if he's going to try to go for the title, he's going to go for it himself. He's going to try to go for it himself. He does not want help. He wants to try to do it himself. But then again, Tony Maroney is a mafia guy, so what can you do? Excuse me for a few seconds. I just need to type in a few notes to someone very quickly. Okay, I just finished typing those notes and, well, collided. Punched in the midsection. Yes, sorry, boom microphone. I'm still trying to get used to trying to get it in the right position. But back elbow strike. And elbow strike, punch to the side of the head. This match is under Extreme Rules because, like I said again, the Bush Ranger wants a definitive winner in this match. He doesn't want any controversy. He just wants a definitive winner. Ryan Durham opted to go out there by himself. He did not want Sledgehammer's help. He wants to do it on his own, which is honestly admirable and fair, but in this case, probably a bad idea. And Ryan going to the top rope as Tony Maroney climbs back into the ring. And double axe handle, but missed. Overhead punch. Irish whip. Oh, right to the exposed turnbuckle. And Dante DeLuca just put a ladder in the ring. Come on. And back body drop. Followed up by the double A spine buster. Going for the pinfall. 1, 2, kick out on 2. Overhead punch. And knee strike to the midsection. Looked like he was thinking about it. And no, elbow strike to the side of the head. Overhead punch, snap jab, flip, flop, fly. And Tony going for a pinfall. 1, 2, kick out on 2. And now Tony Maroney measuring up. And no, I thought he was going to go for the Mafia cutter, but instead Ryan Durham reverses it. Kick to the lower back. Place your bets, everyone. Who do you think's going to win this match? Is it going to be the Mountie Ryan Durham, or is it going to be the made man Tony Maroney? And a pile driver. I think Tony Maroney might be done. 1, 2, kick out on 2. Maybe not. And a stomp to the side of the head. And Ryan picks Tony up. Clothesline. That's ducked and back body drop. Followed up by the double A spine buster. And Tony kicks him off. And elbow drop to the chest. And Tony telling Ryan to forget about it. Double axe handle. And Tony Maroney trying to choke out Ryan Durham. And what's he doing? And just lets him go. And Tony Maroney leaves the ring and decides he's going to go for a toy. Well, and he's going to go for a table. You want table? There's your table. There's your table. Sorry, had to go there. And Tony Maroney puts it into the ring. So right now we have a table and a ladder and a chair. Oh my. Table and ladder and chair. Oh my. Table, ladder and chair. Oh my. Sorry. I couldn't help myself. And Dante DeLuca puts Ryan Durham into the ring. And whoa. Double A. No, man. No. Lou Fest press. Ooh, landing very awkwardly on that ladder. And head. Gone for several strikes in the top of the head with the elbow. Ryan Durham picks him up and double A spine buster, just missing the ladder. 1, 2, kick out on 2. And now Ryan Durham is measuring him up. What's he going to go for here? And going to go for a sleeper hold. Is he going to make Tony tap, snap, or nap? And no, he didn't tap out. The ref just waved it off. And elbow drop, but landing very awkwardly on that ladder. Ooh, that's gonna sting in the morning. And going for a pinfall. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Now we have a number 1 contender for the ACW World Championship. I guess I know a few people are going to be pissed at that, but what can you do? What can you do? And there was a 1, 2. So now we have pretty much every championship set except for the women's tag team title. But I guess that's going to be next week's show to figure that one out with the 1, the 2, and the kick out on 2. Measuring him up and going for that pile driver. And nails it. With the 1, the dose, and the kick out on 2. Clothesline. And duck that one. Back body drop. And followed up by that double A spine buster. And this pretty much these two were basically fighting for everything they got, because the winner of this match, Ryan Durham, by the way, was going to challenge the Inverted Shadow for the ACW World Heavyweight Championship at Battlemania. And all right there, double A spine buster, going for the pinfall with the 1, the 2, and the kick out on 2. The back of his head hitting the mat. The ladder. 1, 2, and 3. So let's get the official word. Here is your winner, and now the #1 contender for the ACW World Championship, the Mountie, Ryan Durham! And that is the end of our show, but do not go away just yet. Now we need to see if there's any injuries or anyone coming back from injury, like we do every show. Yep, continue, come on, loading screens. Okay, the news section. Okay, there's no new news. Okay, well, that's our show for tonight. Thank you for watching. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Have yourselves a good one. Happy Australia Day. And see you next time on ACW Friday Night Anarchy. Actually, no, we're doing it Thursday night this week because, well, got to have a busy weekend. But until then, have yourselves a good one and be safe in the world no matter where you happen to be. Right, Australia Day. I'm going to the pub and I'm going to drink myself silly.